I'm just gonna.
So I'm broadcasting now. I'm live.
I am also live, I think. Yes, on air. I haven't got my webcam on this time though.
You not got one?
I haven't got the web. I unplugged the webcam
I
because
know.
I'm
That's
naked.
cool. I haven't got a webcam either. Come and stand over
Totally
by this
naked.
meat. This should be. We should start here. This will be the
Right,
backdrop.
2 seconds, 2 seconds. I'm just making sure it's gone. So it's not going. Why is it not going? Alright, fine. Right. We just should share this somewhere, that's all.
Hey.
Do you not think we should be sharing this somewhere? Or is this
I've not
just
thought about sharing it just yet.
so it's for
I mean,
recording
like,
purposes, yes.
yeah. So once we've got an episode together, I'm going to share the shit out of it, but
Okay,
just not
here I am.
at the moment.
I'm all yours.
So stand in front of the fish.
And what we're doing, we're going to clap, yeah?
So this is where we're going to start the episode.
Right,
So
I'll click my fingers. Are you ready?
all right, so I'm going to clap in front of my little mic. Just tell me if you can hear like a scratch. Can you hear me scratching?
Yep.
All right, okay, cool. So on three, we're both going to clap, okay?
Okay.
So on three, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, on three. On three, sorry. Ready?
Okay, that's going to be the start of the episode, though. Right, on three, so it's going to be 1, 2, clap.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Excellent. Right.
Dude, why you're clapping after me? Is there a delay?
I'm clapping when you say three, but
Oh, maybe there's a delay in the
there
audio.
must be. I mean,
then.
I'm
All
not
right.
that stupid. Right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Right. This is the podcast.
We got
okay.
2 syncs then. We got 2 syncs, right?
This is the podcast.
So, this is a
Welcome,
new
everyone.
pilot. Welcome everybody to anyone who's listening or watching.
You lucky people.
This is a new simulcast podcast / streaming series by myself, Matthew, aka Matt, and you are
I'm Barry Wilkinson,
excellent,
aka
So-
Barry.
aka Barry.
Yep.
So the point of this podcast, Barry and I, we're dads, we're freelancers, and we're gamers.
We
So
are.
we thought we'd take all three of those things and roll them up into a blue tack looking ball and see what came out. And what came out was two ragtag looking characters like this stood next to some fish, wanting to share their exploits with the world. So here we are.
And why are we next to fish again?
I don't know. I think every episode we should just find wherever we spawn in the map. We should just
somewhere
find the
random.
first most interesting thing and go and stand by it.
Oh, Jesus. I wasn't expecting that. Like shooting fish
go.
in a barrel.
Shooting fish. Right.
Right.
So before we
Yeah.
actually take on some bad guys,
Yeah. We'll have a slow walk up
let's.
this
I'll
path
tell you
while
what.
we're talking.
Let's slowly walk up the path. That's cool. So do you want to introduce your character and his backstory?
Hey, you go first while I think of something.
All right, okay. So the other day, whilst we were thinking about the podcast, my backstory, my guy, his name is Eric. I mean, he looks suspiciously like me, except I don't have a mohawk.
He's got your clothes.
His name is Eric, but his code name is Black Table. That is his code name, and his backstory is such: he grew up in a small town in a very rural part of the States, and he quickly found a career working in a post office, and realized that wasn't really for him. But as he grew up and into his 20s, he started having like memory flashbacks. As it turns out, he suffered amnesia after delivering papers and postage, when he was like 17, 18.
Sure.
And realised that he actually underwent secret training as a child to be like a ghost reconnaissance officer. So he finds himself now in his 30s doing all these missions, and like he knows he's got the skills and the chops to be like, you know, an absolute badass and a great tactician. But he's also prone to being utterly dog shit sometimes as well, because he's still rediscovering his talents.
Sure.
So that's my guy. Have you thought of something yet?
I mean, you've obviously put a lot of thought into this compared to what I've done. But I mean, my guy, he just loves video games. and basically he dresses up as he's currently dressed up as somebody from Assassin's Creed.
Right.
He's trying to escape his life because he's basically, I wouldn't say clinically depressed, but he's just feeling down in the dumps, and he's been like that for years. And he won the lottery when he was about 18 years old, and he invested all his money into training and stuff like that, like military training and things, with the people like the Pole Arm Academy, and yeah, and he just wanted to put those skills to use, but he was just getting so frustrated. He decided to join the ghosts and see if he can escape and see the world. And then here he is in Bolivia. Just making this up as I'm going along, but it sounds pretty credible.
No, it sounds.
Look at the hat of this lady.
Hey?
Is she wearing the wrong size hat, or is that like a thing?
Oh, I don't know.
Sorry, with a gun. Oh,
that is a strange looking hat.
Crap.
So did you say what your character's name was?
Codename Spyro. Real
Codename
name
Spyro.
classified.
Spyro, sorry.
I'm not going to mock people's accents on this. Okay.
Okay. What's his actual name though?
His actual name is classified.
Oh, okay.
You just call him Baz. I'm going to get in as a passenger, see if this guy will take me somewhere. Right, you can drive
Right,
it. So
I'll drive. So we're driving...
We'll head to a mission, shall we? Or should we find a base?
Well, there's some enemies up here. We've kept listeners waiting for too long already. Let's just take these guys out.
I know, people want to see how good we are. They want to see the skills.
I know, right. I feel like I need to change my codename now. I'm not happy with Black Table. That's awful.
Black Table's very random.
Yours is much better than mine.
What's your favourite game?
Well, my favourite game is XCOM.
There's a guy right there. And what's the main character in XCOM? Oh yeah.
Well, it doesn't really have a main character, but Central is a central character.
Be Centaur. That's cool.
Yeah,
we've got ourselves a situation here, Centaur.
No, Central, as in like in the middle.
Central. All right, yeah. You be Central then.
All right, I'll be Central.
I love how this drone can go through trees. It's brilliant.
I don't know if you can see this, Spyro, but those guys are hovering.
Yeah, I can see two guys here. They've got hostages. Let's have a look. I'll just fly my drone in without crashing it.
I think these guys are... Look at this guy's just checking out. He's amazed that they're literally levitating.
Yeah. Are we looking at the same people, these two guys?
Well, especially the person with the cowboy hat on the left. On my left.
Yeah, oh, they see my drone. They see my drone.
Okay,
drone's disappeared.
Get down.
Crap. Okay, just stay hidden.
Alright, so this is our opportunity to show how good we are. I'm going to flank right, okay?
We've got somebody listening. We've got somebody watching. It's
wow.
This is Wildlands.
This is Wildlands. It's worth saying
why
as well.
Why have we chosen this game, Matt?
Yeah, I was just about to say, whilst we will potentially dip into other games, the reason we've chosen this game is because, one, it offers a great skirmish to just, enact and reenact carnage, but we're also big action film fans. So it allows us to build a brand for a podcast.
Exactly.
In this so-called one-shot or one-take podcast by Barry and Matt.
Right, so I've marked one of the guys with a 1.
I'm going to take a shot with my sniper rifle.
He's your man. And we're going to have to take it now because they've seen us.
I'm going to take the shot. Hold on.
I can't take the shot on
my... he's running around too much.
Tell me ready.
Stop moving. Tango down.
Trying not to get killed. Oh, crap.
Oh, I took my guy down.
Yeah, my guy got a groin shot.
Alright, that's how good we are, people.
I shot him in the groin and he's got blood coming out of his neck, so I don't want even know.
That was actually a really good example of where we are currently with Wildlands. Like we took care of those guys really, really well, but we got spotted like a couple of schmucks. Yeah,
we're not very good ghosts.
No, but we're good at clearing stuff up. Let's get this Jeep. It looks a bit like... Yeah, they can give it up. They're friends.
Cheers, guys.
All right. So you drive. I'm going to find someone on the map for us.
Well, you're in the driving seat, so...
Am I?
Yeah. We're in Bolivia, so they drive on the left.
No, you're in the driving seat.
Try it again. Just jump back in the car and then press the accelerator.
Dude, seriously. Oh, no, I'm
in
the back.
Right, you're in the back and I'm in the... Oh, yeah. Okay, come on then. Yeah, I mean, we're really good at this game, apart from simple things like this.
Right, you choose somewhere on the map.
Now, for the podcast, we need to be as realistic as possible with the drive and the
Yeah, we
civilians and
also
stuff.
we also need to be aware that, of course, on the podcast, people can't see what we're doing, so we need to do. I tell you what, because I'm an audio person and you're a video person, perhaps our commentary should reflect that. So I'll keep the podcast in mind, and you keep the video in mind.
Okay.
Although the video speaks for itself.
Are you following the? Have I put a little track on for you?
Hold on, I'm bailing.
Oh.
I've just had an idea. Hold on.
Well, the place is over the road from us. What are you doing with these guys? We should chat before we leap out the car and start shooting people, surely.
I just dispatched them. It's fine.
Cheers, thanks for that. I
No problem.
was sitting in the car waiting. Sitting in the car by myself, talking to myself.
Oh, you still in the car?
Well, no, I'm not now. That was a Jurassic Park reference, by the way. You should have that.
Oh, sorry, yeah. And we're back in the car again.
Okay, so I'm down by the river, looking across at the location where the bike guy is.
All right, I'm back in the Jeep. You getting in?
No, I'm on the opposite side of the river to where the bike guys are, so you should just come to me.
Oh, am I coming to you then?
Yeah, so I'm currently crouched by the river, looking across at a big enemy base through the mist.
Okay, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. So,
afternoon mist?
for podcast people, we're currently thinking about taking a base. In later episodes, we will be talking about topical stuff. So, as I mentioned, we're both freelancers, we're both dads, and we're both gamers. So, we're going to be talking about things like our favourite games, favourite Christmas games, and favourite Christmas films. That's coming up. But we're also going to talk about things with babies. So, we're going to talk about some serious stuff like everything from how to get a newborn to brush their teeth, or an infant to brush their teeth, and bonding as well, because that's something I really want to talk about, because that's something I had a bit of a hard time with, certainly early on. But Barry, like your children are a little bit older than mine. No, one's similar age. Olivia's a bit older, isn't she?
So Olivia's 6, she's at school, and Charlie, who's my youngest, he is about 15 months now. Just started walking 2 days ago, so he's a little walker.
Ah, sweet. See, now, funny thing is, my son is actually a walker because my surname is Walker. And I wouldn't consider him a full-time walker just yet. Like, he walks maybe, I think, 5 or 6 steps, gets excited, and then falls flat on his backside, which is always funny.
Well, mine's just lazy. He just sits down, so he chooses to sit down. He's very much like his dad.
My boy is just a little bit younger than Charlie. He's 13, 14 months.
So what we're doing now, just for video people, they've seen me tagging lots of bad guys with this drone there.
That's some good tagging there, Barry. Nice one.
That's how we approach our base. And what we're doing is we're going for there's a marker A, or A as I would say.
Okay, we're going for A.
For a gun.
I'm not convinced we'd be able to swim this fast with this much gear.
Yeah, I can.
Really?
Yeah, I could totally do this.
Then, having said that, you are essentially you're an assassin, so you're a king of parkour. So you could do.
Yeah, this is.
You've got great agility. I don't think that stops you being weighed down by a lot of wet gear, though.
So are we going to whisper when we get near bases, or not? Are we?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So right now
we're going to take this base, okay?
It just seems more realistic if people are...
Should we do our... We're going to whisper. Should we do our action voices as well?
We can.
Okay, yeah, we're by the tires.
Well, let's just whisper.
This is the point where we put on fake American accents and we do all the best one-liners that we can think of. Like true action.
Goes Australia.
Okay, I'm flanking left. To the left, to the left. Everybody flanks to the left.
Right, let's carry on our conversation while we're doing this. So
I've got a shot in the sniper.
I reckon we get the gun from the weapons cache, and get the helicopter, and then travel somewhere a bit more exotic. Just sort of show off the map and why we've decided to play this game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. So there's
Are you taking lead on this one?
Yeah, I would say we need to clear off the guy who's immediately next to the... Where are you at? Come to me.
Oh.
Are you being hit by a car? Oh, God. Are we allowed to swear on this or not?
Keep profanity to a mild medium. Yeah, I've been bonneted by a car.
So this is a running theme, is that we, as I heard, we take it really seriously. We're getting really close to the space here, and
That
if
doesn't
something
surprise
ridiculous
me.
happens,
That
usually
doesn't
involves
surprise
a
me
man.
that happened within 15 minutes of our pilot episode.
It's not cool. It's not cool at all. Right, I'll just revive him. It is usually Mother Nature that gets us killed with us. We're pretty good, we're just not very good at crossing roads and stuff like that. Just the basics. We're the
To
sort
be
of guys
fair-
that we go on a mission and then starve.
To be fair, I knew that was a potential risk, but I didn't think the car was going quick enough.
Well, everybody, that's a good welcome to the world of Wildlands. It's realistic. It's not a game, it's a simulation.
Yeah. It is simulation.
Right, we're going to get in the chopper. We're going to get
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh, we're not collecting. We're not going to take on the bad guys. We're just going to steal the chopper.
I don't think we're going to take on all these bad guys.
Okay,
think
let's
we're
just
gonna
steal
get-
the chopper. Chopper's in sight.
Right, I've taken out the only guys that can see us. So let's get the weapons, and then we'll get the chopper and get out of here.
Weapons case here.
Sounds good.
Don't know where the weapons case is. Guy
You
can
know
see
it's a
through
weapons-
walls.
Really?
Well, he says I got a weapons case here. I can't see where it is.
Oh.
So,
Nothing's appearing on my map.
no,
I'm going to
there is
go
one.
and prep the...
There is
I'm
one
gonna
here.
prep- Oh, there is one, okay.
Yeah, it's on the map. Here we are. Here, right, top floor.
Oh, top floor. Where's the stairs?
What is it? It is a. Let's have a look.
Nice.
Where's the
Submachine
stair?
gun magazine.
Oh, is that all?
I suppose that's good.
See, one thing this game is excellent for, right? Any game that I play these days, if it has me doing side quests and picking up loot, like that is a good sign, because that is something I actively try to avoid in most games these days. That kind of filler just can often infuriate me. But with Wildlands, you know, there's a real reward for it. And it's
The
quite
helicopter's
satisfying
gone,
to do.
so jump in. Jump in.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm in. Let's go. Let's go.
Right, let's go and find somewhere interesting. Just flag something on the map, like an interesting point that would show off why we've decided
Right,
to choose Wildlands.
Let's fly for a bit and actually talk. We're going to go to La Centera.
Zero visibility here.
Oh no. We're going to go for a while. We're going to go. Oh, let's go down here. We've not even done this province down here. Oh, dude.
Are you selecting it on the
I've-
map?
I've just marked an unknown location. It's 13 kilometers away.
Okay, straight ahead. Excellent.
So,
So,
so.
let's have a chat.
So,
Um,
Wildlands,
well-
why,
on.
where did this come from, this idea for a podcast whilst playing Wildlands for you, Barry?
Well, for me, this is an excuse to play video games.
There is that.
I think the main reason we started in the podcast is to force ourselves to play games and do it
Yeah.
online, so have the social aspect of it as well. Because
Yeah.
we're both really big gamers, but we're both freelancers, we've both got young families and stuff, and finding the time to do stuff like this is quite difficult.
Yeah.
So I think by saying that we're going to commit to this, I'll be pushing you to do it, you'll be pushing me to do it, and it's a good excuse to
And
get
it's also
together
fun
and
to do something with, like, I don't know, with some consistency. That it's like, it's going to be a topical thing, it's going to be a fun thing,
Yeah.
and it's going to be something that we can commit a bit of our time to producing this cool, quirky brand that other people might enjoy, hopefully might enjoy.
Yeah, exactly,
So,
that's right.
I think it
And
covers a
it'll
lot
be
of
fun
bases.
for us as well, so... Because we,
Say again, sorry.
we're both freelance in a similar industry, aren't we? And it's a case of...
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Tim. This looks crap. It's just it's a case of us having a sort of a catch up basically on things, like, so I can share some dad tips, I guess.
Yeah.
And chat about stuff like that. So yeah.
It's really nice to sort of produce something, be creative without a brief or anything like that, where we can just literally do whatever comes out.
Good.
You know, and just create whatever feels natural at the time.
I've got somebody watching, Tim, and he says it looks crap. And it's like a fog helicopter simulator. I think he's referring to the visuals as opposed to the content.
Well,
so I'm
I've
going to do is
been
I'm going
quite
to fly from quite low down.
Yeah, fly a bit lower, because I'm surprised
we
it's
can
so
see.
smoky.
It's
so
really
foggy.
foggy.
Yeah.
It's really foggy. So
Is
yeah,
this
I'm lowering altitude. As you can see, the altimeter's dropping.
Yeah.
We'll see the.
Is this a friend of yours that's watching?
Well, friend. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, Tim.
I think you might just upset him. So he considers himself to be a friend of yours, but I think you've just shot him down in flames
No,
live.
Tim is my friend. He's my old friend because he's old.
Oh, was it
He's
Tim?
older
Did you
than me.
say?
Tim. Do you know Tim?
Yeah. Hold on. What's the surname?
Trustler.
Tim Trussler.
Yeah, Tim Trustler.
Oh no, I don't know that one. I picked up I picked up your old TV from a friend of yours a few years ago.
I mean, Tim does get a lot of my old stuff. It could have been him.
So what's the other Tim that you know? You know two Tims.
I do. You won't know the other one though. This is really ruining the podcast.
I know. So okay, we've got 2.5 kilometers to talk
Yeah,
about something.
we're almost there. So this is it. So you've put a beacon in the mountains, have you? Is there a base here or something that we can shoot some people?
I don't know because this is a part of the map that we've never been to, or I've never been to.
It's super mysterious. This is very atmospheric.
I like it.
This is
Hold on,
very
what's that down there?
atmospheric.
That's a base.
What we look at?
Dude,
This here.
I
We've
think
done that one
parachute.
before. We've done that one.
Yeah, but our millions of watchers haven't seen us do it.
I know, but we've done it in that there's no bad guys there.
Oh, you're right. Oh,
Yeah, we've done that already. That was the train station that we did.
oh, that sucks.
And your
Okay,
beacon's
well-
pointing at nothing. It's just pointing at that little
Okay,
shed down.
all right. Let me change the beacon. No, that's a different base. Hold on, did I mark the wrong one? Oh no, we can actually fast travel here, but here's another one. This looks like a proper base.
We're
Right,
not
go
going
to
to fast
B.
travel. That's a rule. That's a rule.
Oh yeah, no fast travel. That's a rule. The reason we do that because it allows us to talk
Yeah, I mean we're having a good chat.
during. Because what we try to imagine, isn't it? Like, so our two
Spyro's in
guys,
the helicopter, yes. Sorry about this.
Spyro and Central,
Yes.
okay, they're on their way to a mission, and they're talking about dad stuff because they got kids at home, and they're also gamers, and they're essentially freelancers working for the US government, probably.
Hold on, sorry to break, but permission to take down this aeroplane.
Permission granted. Love that sound. I think you're gonna struggle taking that down, man.
Really?
We'll see. Oh, well
surprised.
done. Hold on. You're scoring some hits. Don't fly us into it though. Well done.
Suck that.
Hold on, let's watch it go all the way down.
Bloody terrorists.
That one. Shooting down, clogging up the sky. God damn it. There he goes. Right, so off to the left. That's our base, and what we're gonna do, we're gonna hover
Matt,
over.
we've done this one already.
Really?
This is the one that we came to, and it was just empty. Remember, loads of aeroplanes had crashed. There was one dog.
No. Oh no, but there's a there's a Unidad chopper just to the right.
Would you like me to take care of the Unidad chopper?
Take care of the Unidad chopper because he's going to take care of us otherwise. Where's he gone?
He's alright. He's down
below
the
us.
right.
We could ignore him.
No, we'll sign him out. We might boost that one.
Oh, he's spotting us.
Too late.
Okay, I can't do it. Oh, well done. Okay. Right, I'm going to mark somewhere else. Here's an unknown region, a big fat question mark. Let's take that.
Okay. So, what do you do? What's your profession?
So predominantly I work in game audio, so I produce audio, sound effects, and music for independent video games. But also do a lot of work in any games at the moment.
Any games that I would know. There's no listeners.
Oh, okay. Well, you might have heard of a Games Workshop title called Dark Future Blood Red States that I worked on with Oric Digital in Bristol. That was a really, really fun game, which has been very popular on Steam. It has very positive reviews, I think out of about 100 plus reviews, which is really, really good. Also worked on Achtung Cthulhu Tactics, which was like a squad-based strategy game in a similar vein to XCOM, so that was really fun to work on because I love XCOM. And that was based on a tabletop board game by Modifius.
Okay.
So Oric Digital did a video game adaptation of that. And currently working on a video game called Mars Horizon, which is a really cool game. It's a game about the space race. So you go from the dawn of space exploration and space science, and then you you race against other nations to get to Mars first. And that's a really exciting title, which is currently in development.
It is. I'm actually really looking forward to that one.
Okay. This is a cool little base. Barry, oh, they've got another chopper, cool. Whilst we're taking these guys out, tell us what you do.
Well, I'm a video guy, so I'm a video production guy. So I make, sounds really boring, I make corporate videos, but business promotion videos and stuff.
They're not boring though, man. You make very, very good corporate videos.
I try and do one good one a month. We've got.
You also shoot amazing wedding videos as well. I know this firsthand.
Yes, well, you had one of the wedding videos. That's another way to say it. You had one of them from me. Yeah, it was good. It was also a very nice wedding.
It was. Oh, thanks. Well, just so you know, and whilst we're talking about it live on air, if you weren't recording video, you were there as a guest first. You know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, no, definitely. I totally get that.
Right. So what we've got here,
anyway, we've got 5. So the red dots on the map for anybody who doesn't play video games.
I've got eyes on
yeah. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure we're going to be able to take anyone out without being spotted. It's going to be.
Well, you say that.
Challenge.
For anybody that's watching on YouTube, they're about to see somebody taken out without anybody noticing. So you'll notice there are now 4 dots on the map.
Oh, congratulations. Hold on, I've got a shot on that guy as well.
Take anybody out?
Yeah, Tango down. Let's just squeeze them in. Oh, well done.
Sorry, they don't know where we are. It just says dead body found, that's all. They just saw his friend's head explode.
Tango down.
Oh, crap. It takes so long to load this rifle.
I've got a Dragunov sniper rifle, which is really quick.
I'm not doing very well here. Alright, there we go. We took the base.
That took about 6 sniper rounds to take care of one guy.
But this is what Wildlands is. You've got a huge map, very realistic. As you can see, I'm in these mountains. I don't know, I just love it. And you've got huge expanses between missions. And then you've got a bit of tactics, marking people off, followed by usually a minute of intense shooting and action and stuff. Which I guess is...
The gunplay is really tight. I mean, Ubisoft are excellent for this. I mean, with Far Cry and The Division, games like this, they're kind of in a similar vein, big open world sandboxes with many things to do. But it's funny because Wildlands was a slow burner because you had this game first, didn't you? And you said, "Oh man, you should get Wildlands. We can play online." And I was a little bit tentative at first because I was like, "Well, I like Tom Clancy games, but if it's not Splinter Cell, that's the only one I'm really interested in." But I had this game, and it wasn't until maybe 2 months ago that I really started getting into it, and now it's my number 1 game. I don't play anything else at the moment. Other than I do play XCOM.
It is a very good game.
This is a great game. So I think we're coming up to half an hour. I think we can probably wrap up this pilot episode.
I reckon so. Yeah, I think we've done pretty well. We've introduced everything, and we've talked about what we're going to do, and we've also shown a little bit of how good we are badasses.
Would you? I think it's weird. Having now done our pilot episode, I think this is going to be what is essentially Gogglebox for Wildlands, where we just talk about stuff and play the game.
Well, I think we're gonna pick a topic at the start of each podcast. I think that's the way to go, and we'll try and stick to that as much as we can. Oh, cable car. Cool.
Yeah, easy. I think that's it. So further episodes to follow. Sorry, they will be topical. So we will be talking about everything across gaming, being dads as freelancers, and being dads as gamers as well. Because this is a new thing because we grew up in the 80s with Sega Master Systems, NES, SNES, Mega Drive, all the rest of it, and graduated to more powerful systems through the years. But we're the first generation that are going to pass on that experience and all the benefits of gaming to younger people. And that's another good topic, isn't it, as well? Like, how do you introduce games safely and responsibly to young infants? I mean, that's something I'd like to ask you, because you have a young daughter who plays games, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is her playing Wildlands at the moment.
Oh, she's watching you play Wildlands?
No, I'm joking. She has seen it before, but, you know, I just have to sugarcoat everything.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
so this will be a topical podcast. I hope you've enjoyed this little introductory pilot as we've taken care of some bad guys. None of us died. I did get bonneted by a car, but that happens.
We'll end on a couple of explosions.
Yeah, I'm going to bail out.
Oh.
So this is me. This is me at my absolute worst.
Did you just fly straight into the floor?
Yeah, I just face planted to snow.
Okay, well, we'll wrap it up. I'm just going to destroy this. Everybody wants to see what happens here, so I'm just going to take out that. I'm going to take out this. Are you dead?
No, I've respawned instantly. But I liked how I ended. That's my end to the episode, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I'll do it too. I'll jump out. I'm going to land on these guys. Geronimo! Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. It's been an absolute blast.